Alright guys, welcome in and welcome back. I'm HoosierMarineMAK, and today I've got another Resident Evil 1 video for you all today. Um, we also will hopefully be done with this game by the end of this video. I don't know if it's going to take another episode or not. Based on the things I'm seeing so far, based on how far along we are with the map or the mansion, I feel like we're pretty much at the end of it. I I don't know though. It's my first time playing the game, so obviously anybody that has played the game knows better than I do. But yeah, looking at things, it seems like we're pretty much at the finale. So I may end up pushing through and making this a longer video. I've been trying to keep these videos as short as I can, or as close to an hour as possible. But it looks like I may need to push in to like the double or the multiple hours of video content here just to make sure that we get through it. And um, I spoke about it before. I would like to be on Resident Evil 2 by now, just so I can play it on stream because I have already beaten all the other games. I just haven't played Resident Evil 0 and 1 for the first time until now. So I wanted to make sure that I had like a dedicated video for it on YouTube, and I didn't want to have too many interruptions. And also, we were dealing with a little bit of stuff with Baxter at the time, so uh, that's why we stepped away from doing live videos for these. But moving into the future games, we will be live on Twitch and Kick at twitch.com and kick.com/HoosierMarineMAK. We'll be live between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m. Central, and we'll stream for about 4 hours each time. Those times are subject to change, but at the time of recording, that's the schedule. That's where we're at. Um, so yeah, the quicker we get this playthrough done, the quicker we'll be back on the live videos for everybody to watch and interact with in real time. Um, and speaking of interacting, I recommend or invite you guys to share your feedback and your thoughts and your perspectives in the comment section down below. We're looking to do a compiled review of all the Resident Evil games towards the end of our playthrough. And as everybody else would know, I'm biased. I see things in a certain way, so I miss some details here or there. So if you guys are picking up on things that maybe I'm missing, if you guys have different perspectives or different opinions, I invite you guys to share them with the class, so that way, hopefully I'll be able to, take considerations and maybe integrate some of your opinions and your thoughts into the review process, or just in everything else that we do in the video. Maybe if you guys have a criticism on how I conduct myself or how the videos are put together, if you guys have constructive criticism, I'm all ears. So feel free to share your thoughts and your opinions. If you like the videos, consider liking them. If you like the channel, consider subscribing. We're going to be around for a while. We've got a lot of games to get through, so if you guys are enjoying this content or enjoying the Resident Evil games, just know that we have like it looks like 8 or 9 more to go through. I'm just looking at my dashboard right now. We've got like 8 or 9 other Resident Evil games to get through. So if you're liking this, you're gonna like a lot more to come. So stick around, and hopefully I've earned your subscription. Your subscription. Sorry, I can't talk. Um, but like I said, we're gonna be leading into a compiled review towards the end of all of our playthroughs. So once we get through one game, we'll do a quick, brief, uh, like little, I guess, a little small review of the game, and then move into the next one. And then once I have everything compiled together, all the videos are made, I'll take clips and segments of the videos from other playthroughs, and I'll use that as context for my reviews moving forward. And also, I'm inviting you guys now, obviously, because we're building up to that point. Leave your comments or leave your perspectives, your opinions, your thoughts, all of that in the comments section now, so that way I'll have time to read them over and make adjustments or add them to the uh, review at the end of all of this. So you have time now, but just know if you're watching this video like a year or two from now, there's a good chance that we've already done the compiled review video. So we're going to be talking like right now we're talking in real time, but by the time you watch this, it's going to be the past. So yeah, I do that a lot where I talk like as if my chat is real time here. Like it's not a live service, so I do apologize. I'll have to work on that a little bit, but I'm just freeballing it here, letting you guys know where my headspace is at, what we're talking about, what we're planning on doing, and yeah, just so you guys are all up to speed on things. But once again, by the time you guys are watching this, there's a good chance that all these videos have already come out, and it's too late. But in the off chance you guys are watching in real time and staying caught up, please consider getting involved in the comment section. Consider sharing your thoughts, and also if you guys looking for a community to join and people to hang out with, people to play games with, consider joining my Discord. We do occasionally play the we play viewer nights or like open lobbies on certain games. So if there's like a game that you have that we all have, there's a good chance that you might be able to join us in a little get together kind of game night, and meet some people, socialize, and I guess it's just another place to share your thoughts and share your opinions on things and be a part of another community. So consider joining. If for whatever reason the invite link doesn't work, please let me know so I can update it. And you can find that invite link for the Discord on my YouTube channels as well as my Kick and Twitch channel. So wherever you're following us, if you happen to come across the link and it doesn't work, please let me know. You can either message me directly through the whispers on Twitch, or I think Kick has messaging like that as well. You can message me there or leave a comment in one of the videos so I can update the link on my channel. So yeah. Anyway, we left off on Resident Evil. We just finished clearing most of the mansion, and we had just basically unlocked an area underneath the courtyard. It's like the sub-basement or the basement of the courtyard. It looks like a mine shaft of some sort, so we're going to be exploring that further. We have to go fight the boss. There's a snake boss called Yawn or Yarn. We're going to have to go fight him, take care of that snake, and then hopefully that'll leave us with everything completely explored in the mansion. There's, with the exception of maybe a couple items here or there, there's pretty much nothing else to do in the mansion. So that's what makes me lead to the assumption that we're pretty much done with the game. I think if it's not this episode, it'll be the following episode, but I would like to get it all done in one go. So I'm going to stop talking now and get playing so we can just make some more progress and save some time. But yeah, all the things that I was mentioning before, consider taking action on that, and hopefully we'll see you guys in future videos and in our live videos to come. But here we go. Let's get into it. All right. And then we got Baxter over there. You guys could probably see him in the back. Oh, what happened to my game? Did it just crash? No. No, but the game is very poorly optimized, so every time I tab out, I lose frames, and like my camera will freeze and everything, so yeah, that's fun. I have a feeling I know where this goes, so we're gonna go investigate once we find a way to kill this snake. I'm probably just gonna take the shotgun with me. And I might take some meds. I don't necessarily want to reload this shotgun because now that I have the assault shotgun, I plan to use that. But you know what? Fuck it. We'll bring that instead. We'll use the rest of this ammo for this pump shotgun. That way I have no worries about reloading it or anything. And then we'll bring the assault shotgun with us too. So when I completely use up that shotgun, I'll switch to the other one. I think that's the move. Yeah, I don't want to have like three shotgun shells in the magazine of this pump action shotgun and not use it. So we'll just take it with us for now. I know I'm going to use it, so let's just get it done with. I also mentioned about my live streams. Right now, we're doing Dead by Daylight as like our main game. But now that the current event that's going on for that game is coming to an end, or at least I've accomplished all my goals for that event, I do plan to move over to playing maybe a little bit more Phasmophobia, or I'll be doing more Resident Evil style content on my stream. So there's a good possibility I may end up just replaying this game on my stream and like doing like an Iron Man playthrough. That way, like, I'm doing it as quickly as I can without like doing too many save files or anything. And we may even play from Jill's perspective, which is weird that I haven't seen her a single time since the beginning of the game. But yeah, there's a good possibility that that's the route we'll take with our streams moving forward. So once again, if there's anything that you guys would like to see, or any or if you guys would like to interact with the stream or the channel, we'll be doing more Resident Evil there if you guys are a fan of the content here. And moving forward, I think I'll do the same thing for the other Resident Evil games too, because there's the I know for Resident Evil 2, 3, and like maybe 6, I think 6 also has a lot of different variations, but there's certain Resident Evil games that you get different playthrough experiences if you play from the different perspective of like your partner, your co-op partner. Like for instance, you got Leon and Jill Valentine, and then you have this. You have, or no, it's not Leon and Jill. I think it's Leon and, yeah, it is Jill. No, it's Claire Redfield. All right, so you got Leon and Claire Redfield, then you got Jill and Carlos. So you have all those character dynamics that, you know, you play from their perspective, and then you get different areas of the map to explore, different cutscenes and such. I'll be doing all the variations on my streams, but I'll be doing a single playthrough on my YouTube channel. So when I play Resident Evil 2 for the first time, I'll play it from like Leon's perspective the entire way through, and then I'll go back and replay it on stream throughout the week from the other perspective, just to get 100% completion and have, you know, everything completed and done in one go. So that way, also when I get my review process going for the end of all the Resident Evil games, I'll be able to actually have recently played the entirety of all of the games, if that makes any sense. That way I'm not cutting any corners and just making things up. Like, I actually fully played a game all the way through in that sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense to anybody, but when I end up doing it, it'll make more sense once I start streaming everything. It'll make more sense when it's all said and done. But I think that's the plan moving forward. Like, I will be doing Resident Evil 2. I'll do like let's just do the fight sequence real quick. So we're going to use these 3 shots, switch to our auto shotgun, and then be done with that. Snake. I think I wasted that shot. Alright, well, he's dead. Nice. And that book that we found before is on the ground now, so now we have access to it. Alright, we'll reload this shotgun, because we're going to keep this one. Keep it handy. We're going to actually heal, too. That's perfect. I've got 1 extra shotgun shell, so that worked out well. I used the other shotgun first, so make sure we got all that ammo spent. Nothing went to waste. Eagle of South, Wolf of North. Alright, I do have another medallion like that. It's gold, so that's probably part of a puzzle, I would assume. let's actually switch to our pistol. We're not going to use our shotgun if we don't need to. I'm thinking those medallions, the wolf medallions, are for that gate that's underneath the staircase in the main area. But I'll take another look. I'll make sure that that's the correct idea or the right thought process. But yeah, before that loud music started, I'm gonna take a moment to speak. Before that loud music started, I was talking about the Resident Evil 2 playthrough. I'll be doing like an hour of live content for Resident Evil 2, and like every game that we're playing, we're gonna do like an hour and a half of live content. Cut the video for the sake of having like a more digestible like video for YouTube, because a lot of people on YouTube they don't watch the entire video. They watch like 10 minutes at most, and then they skip through whatever. So if I have a long ass video, it's kind of a waste of time, and also like no one's gonna watch it. So we'll do a short video of the current game that we're working on, cut that, and then we'll go and play the other games that like for instance, we're gonna play Resident Evil 1 again. We'll go through and do that on live on the live channels, and we'll do it for a longer span of time. So if you guys like longer form content, I recommend checking out the live videos and coming and checking out our live channels. That way you're getting what you want, because a lot of the normal YouTube viewers, they're using guides, or they're just checking out the video briefly, and then when they find one thing that they don't like, they leave. So if you guys are into the long form stuff and you guys want to watch the entire gameplay, or the entire game played in one playthrough, or mostly in one playthrough, that'll be the place to do it, or the place to check it out. Again, I haven't done it yet. We'll see how things go, but moving forward, that's the plan. I'll be doing that once I start playing Resident Evil 2. That way we'll have stuff going on in the background. And also, when I'm playing the current game, I'm not also playing it on my stream and having a different save file for it. So that way I'll avoid any complications with, like, you know, if I happen to play ahead and then it fucks up the YouTube video and then now I'm out of order or out of place. This way, you know, the live video will be the previous game, and you know, moving forward, that's what we'll do. Some of the games we don't have to do that, because there's only usually like one perspective, unless you're playing a DLC or something. But for the most part, there's a couple games in the franchise that require you to basically double play the game, like Resident Evil 2, 3. I don't know if 5 is really necessarily like that. I know that you play as Shiva at certain points, but it's not as bad. You got 2, 3, 6 for sure. 6 has like 3 separate storylines, and then after you beat them all, then you play as Ada Wong. Oh, that's the thing too. I think in 2 and 3 there's also Ada Wong sequences, or maybe just in 2. I don't remember correctly. It's been a while since I played, but I know that after you beat both of the storylines, they unlock like an Ada Wong style playthrough. It may even be the case here. I don't know. I haven't played this game yet, so once we beat this game for the first time, we'll see. But I know that we're going to have a lot of time to play it on stream, so look forward to that if you're interested. I already linked you guys my channels, so feel free to check them out, give it a follow, and then you'll be able to catch us live whenever we're playing these games. But that's the plan moving forward, at least, so that way you guys are all kind of up to speed and know what we're doing. I'm just going to go deposit items in the item boxes real quick, and then we're moving on. Also, I think now we've explored pretty much every room in the mansion. There's nothing else left for us to do in the mansion, minus like that door that's underneath the main staircase. Shotgun. There is another emblem like this that I can grab, but if I grab it, I won't have access to the courtyard area. So we're going to explore the courtyard fully, and then we'll go back and grab that emblem, or that umbrella icon. And then we have the other medal right here. We'll grab that when we need it. I still don't know what this wooden mount is for. We may need to use a guide to find that out. Just because I've had that mount for the entirety of the campaign, and I have no clue what it goes to. So, yeah, that's something that I may need to use a guide for. But once again, we'll see. I'm not going to jump the gun on it. It may be one of those items that you just have to hold on to forever until the last minute. Right, we're going to go head over to the, what do you call it, the east wing. But on the way, I want to check the staircase. Underneath the staircase, there's a doorway in the main hall. Looking back, I don't think Resident Evil 4 has a second playthrough. Like, there's no like partner that you have to play as, because I think the entire time you're playing Resident Evil 4, you're playing as Leon. And then, yeah, Resident Evil 5, your like main character is Chris Redfield, but I think there's moments where you play as Shiva, but I don't think it requires like a second playthrough, as well as oh, actually, it's been a while since I've played Revelations. I haven't played Revelations 2. That's another game that I have yet to play. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see with that one. It may be another game that requires the second playthrough to finish the entire story. Alright, let's see what this door does. There are octagonal indications. I can't talk. Indentations to the right and left of the door. Okay, so those are those umbrella emblems then. That's why we need 2 of them. Okay, so cool. We have both of them. I'm just not going to grab the other one yet because I'm using it for this door here. But once we finish the courtyard area, we'll have to go back here, obviously, but once we finish this area, we'll check that out. I have a feeling that, because there was an item here, or there's no items that I saw in this building, maybe there's something I was missing, but like maybe like a notebook or something, but there was a board that was on the ground. I'm fairly certain that it leads to this over here. It's supposed to be an elevator shaft. I'm pretty sure that it leads to the cabin, so we'll have to check that out. But we're gonna go back, check out the mine shaft that we found, and hopefully make some progress. I'm really hoping that there's not a lot of room left to explore. I hate that. I hate that so much. I'm walking through an area and I get spun around because of the camera shifting. That's something I'm always going to complain about. And like, I keep giving it shit. There's nothing they can do about it because it's already part of the game. And I'm glad that they don't have that as an issue anymore, because they don't do the whole like room perspective anymore. I know there's moments where it can actually like increase the value of like the horror aspect of the game itself, but a lot of times when I'm playing this game, I get a lot of bullshit happen where I'm like stuck in a corner or stuck in an area of the room and I'm just walking in circles. And that's more frustrating than the value you get out of having like a jump scare. Like, because having something off screen and not knowing what you're looking at, I guess it is scary. It makes you think like, okay, cool, do I want to go through this room or not? Like, do I want to wait? But you got to remember too, it's like, immerse yourself in the character's perspective for a little bit and realize like, okay, I walk into a room, I'm going to see what's there, right? Like, you're not just seeing the room that you're in, you're seeing what's in front of you. So I like that they made it back to the idea of having the third person as the perspective rather than the room's perspective, but you know, if they ever make a remake or a remaster of this game, I hope that they do third person. And I know there's going to be people that complain that maybe they're going to lose like a little bit of the vibe or the horror aspect from, you know, not having the room's perspective. I'd rather have functionality and reliability over the gimmicky jump scares once in a while. Because there's only a couple jump scares like that where I really get like caught off guard. And you can also still get away with doing some really good jump scares in third person perspective rather than the room's perspective. I may not be making much sense, but for anybody that's been following along, I've spoken in depth about it for quite some time. So hopefully I'm making some sense there with my little gripes, my little complaints. But ultimately, if they have to remake this game again, if they do it exactly the same way they have it now, I'm probably going to have issues with that. Just because I've had so many problems where I'm just walking in circles because of the camera shifting. And like I said, like, functionality is preferred over the once-in-a-while jump scare that, you know, it really doesn't... To me, it doesn't add value to the story if I'm having problems with just navigating the map, you know? Also, these doors have to go. Like, these doors are so lame. Like, it's a game for its time. Like, back in the day, that probably added immersion and stuff. It was probably nice, like, to, like, have in the game. But also, it's like a loading sequence, so you can render everything in real time, or in a faster time. But based on how they've done the previous remasters, I prefer the newer way of doing things, where it's all quicker and like seamless transitions between you know, the room to room, rather than having to go through a cutscene just to go through one doorway, and there's like maybe 10 feet between you and your next room that you're going to. Like right now, I walked, what, like 20, 30 feet, and now I'm watching another door. I think going from the third person's perspective without loading doors like that, it would be better. You stay involved in the game more, you're less disoriented, because every time I go through those loading sequences, I get confused and I have to pull up my map, because it feels like I'm getting turned around or something. So, and also all of the doors, or most of the doors, look the same, or they sound the same. So every one of those cutscenes, it's like, if you're not really paying attention, you're going to feel like you're just, you know, doing the same thing over and over again, like Groundhog's Day. But we have this, alright, back on track, we have this crank for this path here, so we'll use it now. Oh, that's cool, the room just rotates. I like that, that's kind of neat. Alright, well, I'm going to grab that herb, and I think that should be everything in this area. It looks like it, at least. Alright, so yeah, the whole area is fully explored. I'm going to drop these items off. We may not have a need for these cranks anymore, but I'm going to obviously keep them readily available. Now we'll go back through this room. This is a new area, and this is the last of the area that we have yet to explore, so let's get going with it. Oh, a flamethrower. That wasn't cool, dude. That was not cool. I feel like if I wasn't already cautious of the boulder before that, I would have been dead. I feel like that would have killed me, and I would have been really upset. But we have a flamethrower, so that makes up for it, I guess. Well, actually, it's on one of those pressure things. Is it going to lock this door behind me? Yeah, it did. Okay. Let's put the flamethrower back on there. I do have an empty shotgun now. I think I'm going to put that in the place of that. I think that's the play. Like, it's kind of crazy that I just use that shotgun just to use the ammo, but now that it's empty, I don't have a need for it at all, so maybe it'll let me put that in the place of the flamethrower. Let's try that. Where's that empty shotgun at? Alright, we're going to quickly try to do that and move on. I don't really know if I even have a need for a shotgun. There's not really been any enemy types that require flames to kill. But I guess we'll see. Oh, it doesn't let me use, it just lets me equip. Well, that idea was... Oh my god! Alright, I have a pistol. It's not good. Oh, that was kind of scary. Alright, so, once again, the camera angles and stuff, that's where it's nice that you don't see the room ahead of you because you just walk into an enemy. I get it, like there's a jump scare effect to that. But ultimately there's a better way of doing things, and I'm sure there's a way that they can get around to implementing like jump scares like that in third person's perspective rather than the room's perspective. Like I'm gonna keep complaining about it. I don't think there's anything they really can do about it at this point, but it's one of those things I think would be kind of an improvement if they did a third-person perspective rather than the room, if they do a remake. I'm going to keep saying it. I should stop repeating myself. But, yeah, let's put some items away. I was really hoping that shotgun would have been useful for that little mount. But, that's fine. It's fine that it's not. I will take another... go with the shotgun though. We'll actually leave the pistol here. I want to leave that crank with me because I don't know if I'm gonna need it. Or it's not a crank, it's the shaft from the elevator. It says it's a key, so I'm thinking maybe I'll come across a door that needs it. So now we'll grab the flamethrower now, and we'll proceed on through the next phase or the next area. It's nice to know that the flamethrower made relatively quick work of that hunter. That AOW or BOW or whatever it's called. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Spiders? Multiple spiders? I don't have help for this. I need to retreat. I'm not ready for this. Where's the door? I need health. Was that the door right there? I need to leave, and I'll come back. I need health, and I need to save, because I do not want to replay all this. I'm going back to save. That's really the only concern I have, is I don't want to do all of this again. We're 30 minutes into the game, and I do not want to do 30 minutes of backtracking again. So, we will fucking go heal, go get that poison taken care of, and then we'll come back and we'll fuck some spiders up, alright? We'll fuck them up. It's a king spider in there, or like a mother spider, it looks like. I'm not a fan of spiders, if you guys can't tell, but we'll let them know that. Alright, we're gonna put that there. They gave us another survival knife. I don't even know if I need the first one. I don't think I've used it that often, if at all. Alright, we're gonna save it. Oh, fuck. And like I said before, when I do my stream of this game again, when I'm like replaying it, I'm not gonna save it as often either. It'll be like a, you know, a one save deal. I'll go as long as I can in one life kind of thing. And if I beat the game in one go, I'll beat the game in one go. If I don't, then we'll play it until we do. It's one of those things. That way I make more value out of the game itself. That way I can have it on stream longer and people will be able to interact and experience it in real time. Alright, we'll just take extra herbs and maybe take some blue ones too. Actually, we'll take the pistol. I think maybe we won't take that. We'll take the pistol. Just to have a backup weapon. I don't want to blow through all my shotgun ammo, but I might have to. I'm not going to use that flamethrower. I don't think the flamethrower is very effective. From what I've seen, I didn't really do too well with that. Alright, we saved it. Yeah, we'll clear out that area too, and then we'll go back and we'll probably grab the flamethrower on the way through, but we're not going to take it into that fight. It's not... well, hold on. Yeah, it's not going to be effective enough for me to care. It's going to stay there for a bit. I was not impressed with its effectiveness against that spider. Yeah, take your time getting up, dude. Oh, we're about to die. Oh, maybe flamethrower will be useful there. A huge spider web blocks the door. You know what? Maybe that's why they gave us that fucking knife. All right, we'll come back. Oh, there's little baby spiders, bro. That's creepy, bro. You're lying. Let's step on these little shits. Oh, they're all over it. Oh, dude, my skin's crawling a little bit, dude. I fucking hate spiders. Gross. And they're pale and almost like translucent. Ugh. Dude, my skin's crawling. My skin's actually crawling. I hate that. I hate that so much. You know what's funny though? I think there were spiders in Resident Evil 0, but they weren't as creepy. They weren't as bad. These ones are creepy. Because they're also more of a threat in this, I think. These ones actually shoot poison at you. And mentioning poison, I don't think even in the original, or not the original, but in Resident Evil 0, I don't even think there was a moment where I needed to use antidote or anti-poison or blue herb or whatever. There weren't really any occasions that prescribed the need for that. Maybe, maybe we'll put this item back. We'll put this away for now. And we'll bring this. Ooh, I need a heal still, actually. Alright, cool. Moving on. Now I guess we'll take the flamethrower. Now that we know we don't really need it for those spiders, but holy shit, those spiders were something. There's bodies cocooned in the background too. You can kind of see them. I'm thinking this knife is what we need for this. Yeah, it is. Alright, moving on. I think. I hope. No, not yet. Or what am I missing then? Do I need to use the flamethrower? flamethrower's spent. No use left in it. Why can't I go through this door? It's not giving me a prompt or anything either. The door is grayed out now, so maybe I have to put the flamethrower back? I don't know. I don't get it. What was the point of that room, though? Like, it doesn't seem like it leads anywhere. Like, I fought that spider for nothing. Put the flamethrower back. Because now this door will be unlocked. Maybe that door will be open now, too. I'm not sure. You know what we might do? We can't progress through this door right here. We'll probably go through the mansion and do that octagon emblem. Oh, there we go. I guess I wasn't hitting at the right spot. Alright, what do we got here? Another long hallway. Any items over here? Yes, we got another map. Take it? Yes. Okay, so there's a little bit more to explore. That's good. We'll take these blue herbs. I'm sure I'm going to need them. And then we'll combine it with the green as well. Alright, let's move on. Hopefully nothing too crazy up ahead. Aw, motherfucker. That looks like a place for the flamethrower. We'll need to go grab that sucker again. I just had it. Alright, here's a lot of backtracking. Let's see if I can open this door without, or with the flamethrower. No? Maybe I jumped the gun on that. Maybe I... Yeah, maybe I gotta just go put the flamethrower back. Because this door doesn't work. Like, that door is bugged. I think you're supposed to be able to go through this door, but it won't let you for some reason. It shouldn't show it as a available door if it doesn't work. Like, it should show it as red. Like, just like how when I grabbed the flamethrower, now that door is red and the door behind me is red. That door should be red too. Personally, I think that's how they should do it. I think that's an unplanned issue that has suddenly come up. Yeah, so now that door is open now, and I'll probably end up being able to go through this other door now as well. If I had to guess. Damn, dude. A lot of backtracking is going on. I'm not a huge fan of that. No? Well, what the fuck, dude? Bro, this is so lame. Let me through the fucking door. I went through it already once. It's clearly bugged. There's an issue with this fucking door. I'm getting annoyed with it. Okay. Okay, let's take a second. Spamming the interaction button all over the door isn't working, so maybe praying to the heavens that it works this time will work. I think this is ridiculous. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was spamming interact the entire time. I had to go through like a very specific angle. So maybe the door does work, and I actually just fucking made the mistake again. So I'll probably have to backtrack again. Holy shit, that's annoying. That whole interaction, quite annoying. Bro, I'm stuck in a camera loop now. Okay, so I need the crank again. Cool. And there's another boulder, so I'll probably have to run, and I'm just gonna go save it. I'm backtracking again. I'll grab the flamethrower this time. I'll grab the crank. I'll save it before I come back over here. All right, I'm not enjoying that door. That door is like really taking the joy out of this game for me right now. I don't like inconsistencies, and I don't like things that don't work. I think that that's a huge oversight that the developers had, and I'm stuck in a fucking loop. I'm trying to go straight. All right, dude. Fuck. Like a combination of all the things I don't like happening in the game all at one time. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan. The doors, backtracking, endless loop of camera angles, shifting around. I'm not happy with that. Put the knife away too. I don't think I'm gonna need it anymore. We'll need the hexagon crank. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to save it, because if I get crushed by the boulder and I die, I don't want to have to fight that giant spider again. So we're gonna save it since we're here. And then we'll grab that flamethrower on the way through, put it on the other doorway, and then we'll try to finagle our way through that fucking spiderweb door again. I'm just not a fan. Like that. This is another reason why these doors need to go, because if there's a door that's finicky and you need to hit it from a certain angle, otherwise you don't proceed. Like, you effectively just, you know, stop the player in their tracks. Now that I know the exact spot I need to go to, now I can consistently go through the door. But it took me, like, you guys saw, a couple minutes to get through it. And that was a little ridiculous, if you ask me. We'll set the flamethrower here now. It'd be nice if it recharged the flamethrower, if you placed it there. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, let's see here. If I had to guess, we're going to have to do a lot of running. I want to make sure that I can do this run without getting caught in a camera, because if I get caught in a camera, it's going to fucking kill me. Because it'll probably shift the boulder as soon as I get close to it. You're joking, right? Well, the boulder don't want to go now, so I just have to wait. Okay, so there's another path actually. Let's keep rotating. We're gonna have to rotate until the opening is on the left. There we go. Oh my god, the camera almost killed me again. I don't know if you guys saw it. I almost died. Kind of like a scene from like Workaholics where he's like, I almost died. The guy's sitting there on the ground crying and his friends are consoling him. That's what it felt like for me for a moment there. Let's examine this, check it out, see what's in here. First aid spray, nice. Alright, everything's explored there. There's one room left. This is the last room. What items do I have? Okay, I don't have that crank that I thought I had. So let's check this room out, see what it's all about. There's a hexagon. Oh, you know what? We're probably gonna have to reset this. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to reset the room here. Yeah, we're gonna have to reset the room. Because now I don't have an option to pull that statue back. It's stuck in a corner, so yeah, we'll have to move that statue. I think I know what I have to do. I have to put the statue on that little pedestal, rotate it, push it, and then it'll be done. But I gotta put that wall out first. I'm getting tired of seeing the mouse icon too. That's kind of annoying. The mouse icon, no matter where I'm at on the game, it's showing. It should go away when I'm not doing anything. Like especially if I'm not aiming down my sights or aiming down with the firearm, it shouldn't show it. All right, maybe now. And then I'll push it again. And actually, I should have just did that from the beginning. I'll push the statue past that hole, and then it'll push it out, and then I'll be able to move it around. I maybe misused that the first time. Now I see. Yeah, that'll push the crate or the statue out. And then I'll use the crank again to put the wall back. And now I'll have room to push the statue towards that centerpiece now. And I'll be able to rotate it. And I'll want the back of it facing that back wall just like the other statue. Like I'll turn it around and then I'll push it into that little nook there. That's the plan. Let's see if we can get it though. It's a little too much, but we'll see. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it'll work. Push it off to rotate it again, I guess. Alright, now we'll push it back on. Alright, now we'll be able to move it all the way back to the wall. Move it over into the slot so I have it in place. enough? Nope, it's not. I gotta move it over slightly. I gotta be careful of the corner though, because if I push it too far in the corner, I won't be able to pull it back. That should be enough. Right about there? No. Is that enough? Like, I gotta baby it, because it's like, it's touching something just by a little bit. Come on. Do I gotta push it over more? There we go. No? There we go. Nice. Oh, this goes on that other thing. Alright, sweet. All of that's explored. Let's go back to that item crate. We'll get that shaft that was from the elevator, or the I don't know, elevator control panel thing, and then we'll hopefully be able to move on. Alright, no more spiders, please. Your boy can't handle that kind of stress. We will not be able to leave this area with the shotgun, so we'll just leave it behind. It's kind of, or not the shotgun, the flamethrower, I'm sorry. Kind of a shame that the flamethrower was kind of weak, and it didn't really do too much against that spider. It was kind of useless. It's basically just a puzzle piece now, that's all it is. I think I killed one creature with it, and it was the BOW. Alright, I'm liking our time here. If we finish this courtyard area, and then I go down to the, like that doorway underneath the staircase in the main hall, if I'm able to complete this game in one video, I think we'll just push through. We're pushing about an hour of content now, so there's a good chance that we'll probably have about another 30 minutes to an hour added on, but ideally I'd like to not take so long. Alright, cool. Let's turn that. I'm still rotating it. It's gonna take forever to rotate this. Are you fucking kidding me? And I have to keep doing this. Why don't we just spin it with more, like more revolutions? Like, let's like not do like a quarter or like a half turn every time. There we go. Jesus Christ, that took forever. Just to rotate it perfectly. Be all aligned, and it's not even aligned. That's wonderful. So I'll have to do that again, I assume. Cool. Let's also save again, because I don't feel like fucking with this. I don't want to die in a freak accident and have to do all of that fighting and puzzle work again. Alright, moving on. I'm not a fan of that little puzzle. We'll leave the first aid spray on us. We don't know what we're in for, so we'll keep it with us. Alright, I have to go back to that mine shaft thing. Let's fucking solve this then. Alright, let's see. Let's go to 4 first. Because there is a sequence. It's like 4, 3, 2, 1 on the cylinders. So I'm thinking maybe that's the order. Nothing's happening. Okay. Like I said, I'll give it a couple minutes. If I get stuck on this any further, I'm not going to do this the entire video, so we'll just do a guide. Get through it. Because clearly I have the right piece, it's just not working, so I'm not going to fuck with it. Because evidently there's endless combinations, so I'm not going to mess with it all day. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 4, 3, 2, 1, and then now I'm doing the opposite. Nothing's happening. Okay, we're doing a guide. So, Resident Evil 1 cylinder shaft puzzle. Okay. What does AI have to say? Google has AI now. It's kind of cool. Finding these items. Okay, I have them. Combining these items. Got that. Using the items. Solve the puzzle. 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay, 4, 2, 3, 1. Oh, you know what? It makes sense because actually that's actually the code that's on the cylinder. So I really didn't need a guide. I just assumed that it was 4, 3, 2, 1, but yeah, it's 4, 2, 3, and 1. Okay, so we didn't need the guide, but I guess we needed the guide. I was under the wrong assumption there of the numbers being in sequential order. They're not. Alright, so 4, now 2, and then 3, and then 1. I fucking pushed the wrong button. Oh my god, dude, that's driving me nuts. It's driving me crazy. I had the right thing, I just pushed the wrong button, because they're bro. They make it to where you want to spam buttons, and I'm spamming buttons, and I'm being impatient. And if I was just a little bit more patient, I would have had it. The whole, like, oh, now you gotta do this, now you gotta do that. Like, it has, like, a whole prompt that you have to wait through. Oh, that's so aggravating. Alright, let's see. There's an elevator switch, press it, yes. I'm really hoping that there's not a whole lot of time left in the game, but in the off chance that we die here, we did save it, so we'll just revert to that save if I think there's going to be a lot of time needed. Because, I don't know, I'm looking at the game the way it's sitting right now. I feel like it should be almost done. Like, I should be almost to the point where it's finished. Yeah, then there's items that I have that I don't know where they go yet either, so I don't know. I think there's still a lot of game left to be played. We might have to save it and hop off and then do this in another video. That's the, I think that's Linda. that should be every item, right? In the immediate area. Yeah, okay, cool. We're going through that door now. I don't think we can fight that chick, so we're just gonna move on. We're not gonna fight her. Device for transporting materials. Yeah, start that up. Put this over there on that elevator lift then. There's still an item in this room, so we're going to look around real quick briefly. Or it would appear that there's an item in the room. I don't know if there is or not, actually. If I were an item, I'd be in that bucket that's getting dripped into. Or this bucket here. Labeled chemicals. Okay. Start it. Okay. Now what? You don't need to dink around with this anymore? Dude, dink around? Dink around? Okay. We're using cool words then. I don't see a prompt to pick anything up or to interact with anything. Oh, wait. I do actually. I do see something. Let me go back. It's up here. I thought I saw something briefly. Yeah, let's try to climb up. Maybe I gotta go up here. Oh my god, ammo's galore. Dude, let's go. Let's go. Another magazine for the pistol. Love to see it. That should be everything in the room. Yep. Sweet. Alright, now, I also didn't fully explore the first area that I was in when I first came down the elevator, so I may go back through there and see if I'm missing something. And I'm not really sure if there's a way to go back up there without having to go through the story in a different way. Oh, she's right there. Okay, I gotta go a long way around to get to that door, I guess. Alright, this is that door. What item do we have to put here? The hook is stuck inside the... So we have to go back and flip that switch, maybe put a... I'll go back and I'll grab that pump shotgun. Maybe that is what I need now. I need the pump shotgun now, I'm thinking. Hopefully. Maybe. Wishful thinking. Because it's like one of those... It's like the same mechanism that the shotgun had when I pulled it off the wall, so I'm thinking I could just place a shotgun there and it'd be good. It'd be enough for them to be happy with. Dude, alright, looking at that, the elevator won't work. It's broken. Yeah, of course. So now we're kind of stuck in this path that we're on now. Some items away. And then... Where's that shotgun at? I want to grab that empties pump action and maybe use that. I'm hoping it works. If it doesn't, then I'm confused, or I'm gonna have to be using a guide, I guess, to get through it. Let's see what's down here, though. Oh, there's the crate I sent away. Sweet. Where do I put it then? Oh, probably there. Garbage compactor. Yes, press it. A flamethrower. Okay, so this is what I put on that hook then. I swear the flamethrower is just a puzzle piece. It's not actually used for anything. Anything else in this area that I need to grab? Maybe if I go back down there, check it out. Anything over here? Nope, nothing. Okay. Well, evidently there's still an item to be discovered in this area. I don't know if we're on the right path. We need to do something else to get it. But now that we have that flamethrower, I can make the assumption that it's not going to be the shotgun that goes in that slot. So we'll move on. I don't see anything shimmering, like no items that can be grabbed, so I think we're just gonna go on. Alright, we need to go pull that switch first, and then we'll have to come back around and place the flamethrower down. Dude, the cameras are gonna get me fucking killed. They keep shifting the angles of the camera and it's really ticking me off. Bro, it's timed. You're a cocksmoker. You know that? You're a cocksmoker. Fucking stupid switch is timed. And I'm at the mercy of going at her pace, too, so will it be quick, not get caught up on any fucking weird camera tricks. Flip that switch, and then double back real quick. If I can beat her to the other area. She's slow, but she's quick enough to block the walkway, and it's just gonna add time to my little fucking maneuvers here. There we go. I had to be really fast with that. And she's still closing the distance on me. Alright, this door should be open now. There we go. Fuck, that was annoying. That was annoying. Believe it or not, that was a very annoying little sequence. Alright, where are we at now? Like a doll room. This kind of reminds me of the room that's on Resident Evil Village, where you're facing like the marionette, like the little doll. Fuck you, snakes. Those are some big-ass fucking vipers, dude. Fuck those snakes. Another jewelry box, nice. It's like the 5th one I've found. No, actually 3rd, but I'm over-exaggerating a bit. I don't know why I keep trying to kill that snake. I gotta stop. Alright, so I say that and I try to shoot it again. Alright, we are actually done with that snake. I'm not gonna waste any more bullets. We'll go up this ladder. I think the ladder is the way to go. Another ladder to my left, but we'll investigate to the right here. Try to collect all the items, get the fuck out of here. And you know, the way that the item boxes are kind of structured, I'm wondering if there's like a New Game Plus feature for this where it kind of combines all your resources from previous playthroughs. That way, like, you can always, like, have more ammo and stuff, so, like, the playthroughs get easier as you go. Alright, so all of this has been explored except for over here. There's one thing I'm missing and I can't seem to find it. I'm sure it's not going to be a big deal, though. I'm thinking, so previous mentions, I'm thinking this leads to the cabin in the courtyard area. Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what we're missing. It says we're missing an item, but I can't seem to find it. Unless it's in this section of the building. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna find whatever item we're missing. It's not completely obvious to me, so I feel like I'm just never gonna find it. I don't want to go back down there, so we're not gonna interact with that ladder. Crude bed. Okay. Well, what the fuck? Where's the item? Oh, family picture, okay. That was what I was missing, okay. That's fine. We're moving on. This item's in the crate now, and I'm pretty sure now the path is to go to that door that... Oh wait, we still have yet to look through this, hang on. Let's try to solve this one real quick. Examine. Oh, we just open it. Okay, cool. You got a stone ring. Okay. Family picture and notes. Oh, it's Lisa. Okay, I was saying Linda. I think I was close, though. I'm kind of just glancing through this. If you guys want to pause the video at any time to read, feel free. Most of this lore, it's not really helping me get through the story, so I don't really bother with it. Ooh. I think I know what I need to do with that. I need to combine it with the other item, because I think the one that you get from the Defiler has stone and metal. The one that you get from the I think it was like another jewelry box, it only has metal. So I got to go and combine that, and then I'll be able to open that door underneath the staircase. I think that's what we have to do. So, yeah, unfortunately I don't know how to get to this area here. I thought maybe it would have been... I mean, maybe it's part of this still. I don't know. But evidently we're not quite there yet. And going back to the mansion, we'll grab that item. And then we'll head to this room here. Well, actually, no, we gotta go and grab the other items, and then we'll head to that room. But yeah, we're pretty much there. I think we might push through. Maybe see where we're at. If I open that door and there's still more to do, we'll maybe save the video or save the file, then make another video to just wrap everything up. I really just don't want this video making its way up to like the 2-hour mark and not being close to being done. So that's my biggest fear, is that I'm going to unlock like a bunch of new areas, a lot of new rooms, and then have like another hour and a half of content in the video. I don't want it to take that long. Do I need to fight these zombies? Probably not. Probably not. We'll just save the ammo. I say that after I've shot like 6 or 7 bullets already, but yeah, we'll save the ammo now. My biggest fear now is that all the areas that I thought were cleared are going to be full of monsters and zombies now. Back up to the mansion here soon, and we'll be ready to hopefully finish up this game. Alright, I'll go to that, I'll go to the item room after I grab that octagon piece. And then we'll save it once we have all the items in our inventory. We'll go back to that door, see if we can open it, see if we can progress the story further. And if not, then we'll save it. Or we'll just end the game where we saved it, and then come back and finish it up on the next video. I'd rather not have like a lot of time left in the story, so I'm just gonna do what we can to wrap things up quickly. But notice like the wooden ring around the other one. I don't think the most recent one that we got has that. Yeah, it doesn't. So I'll combine these two items, and then I'll have two of the same, basically. There we go. And now I'll save it. And then I would like to maybe bring a shotgun or a revolver with us. No. Why would it do it there? Alright, well, I guess Slot 4 is where we're going to be playing from this point forward. That's annoying. I did want to bring another weapon. I think I'll put the health away. I'll bring a magnum. That way we have like a power weapon in case we fight some monsters that can't handle with a pistol. Alright, and we just recently saved it, so things should be okay to go forward with. And like I said, if I open this door, or that door in the main atrium, or the main hall, and if it leads to a massive area where I have to explore a bunch of rooms and do a bunch of stuff, we'll just cut it there, and we'll pick up on another video. I don't want to be going on for too long with this. I keep repeating myself, but I want to make it known. Because I have a little bit of doubt. Like, I feel like the game's going to be over with soon, so I'm, really hopeful. But also, like, the further I get into it, the more I think there's going to be more time added to the clock. Because I still have 2 medallions that I have to use, and then a wooden mount that somehow has to be used as well. So there's clearly some puzzle items that are still required to be solved here. Or puzzles that need to be solved using those items, I should say. And to me, like, the more puzzles, the more time. Alright, let's use these fucking items here. There you go. 1, 2. Sweet. Now everything is unlocked. We can't go through that way anymore, but that's fine. Because I don't think there's any need to. Like, the whole courtyard itself, minus 1 room, has been explored completely. And actually this area too, I don't know what the fuck that's all about. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Yes, open the door. The fact that there's an item box and a typewriter here kind of tells me that there's a lot more. Anything I can grab in this area? Like, it shows that it's not explored completely. Maybe I have to just go down.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
Did he just get sent off the fucking side? He did. Wesker's gone. Iron gate blocks the path. There must be some way to open it. Oh, you know what? Maybe we get her to attack the thing. Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, if we can get her to knock down these corners, boys. We might be in business. Why didn't that work for the other ones? She's clearly here pushing things around. You know what? We may need to leave this area, go get some health and ammo. Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back, bitch. You just stay down there. We're gonna need a lot of health, I think. We used up all of our pistol ammo like a jackass. I don't even think we need a shooter. I'll be honest with you. I don't think I had to fire a single shot. I gave into the peer pressure, you know? Wesker was like, hey, get in on the action. And I just assumed that it was like, okay, free fire zone. Let's start shooting, but maybe we didn't need to. I'll put a couple first aid sprays in now. Maybe... yeah, maybe that's enough. And I may just bring a knife now. This might be the first time I'm bringing a knife. Because maybe I can knock over those blocks if I have a knife. Nah, actually no, probably not. I'm just surprised I can't push them over myself. If I die or something, we're just gonna cut the video as well, so there's no point in, I can push it over. Defeat Lisa Trevor using Chris. So she took her mom's skull and left. Letter, okay. To my Lisa, day by day. Okay. I'm not gonna read the whole thing actually. I started, but then I thought about it. I'm not gonna read. If you guys want to read this, go ahead and pause the video. Okay, well, I think I took some damage. Yeah, fuck it, I'll use the first aid spray. I'll waste it. Are we nearly done yet, or what? Like, I feel like there's nothing left to explore. I'm pretty sure I know where this goes. Yeah, this is that area I was talking about. Okay. Oh, okay, this is where those medallions go. Alright, I have to go back down and get them. I have to do a lot of backtracking now because those item box. There's an item box, but it's a little further back, so now I have to go through all the sequences of going through the doors again. Oh my god, the camera loop. I think I'll even save it. I don't think I need more pistol ammo or anything, so I'll even swap out the pistol as well. But we'll go about saving the game here in a moment. Alright, we'll put that back. I'll put maybe the knife back. I'll keep first aid spray on me, because you never know. What else? We need those emblems. And then... yeah, we'll have enough to put the shotgun there once I save it. Yeah, we'll do a quick save here. And we'll save it up here, just to have that as a save where we actually still have ammo. But if we, you know, decide to revert back and have more ammo on us, for some reason, if we need more pistol ammo, I'll go through the little sequence again where pushing those items off that little rock formation or whatever with Wesker and all that kind of shit. Yeah, we got 9 bullets left for the 9mm. Alright, let's go. What gun do we want? We'll do the revolver. We have ammo for the revolver, we might as well. Actually, let me just look it up real quick, because that wooden mount is starting to piss me off. There's got to be a way to use it. Wooden mount. Mount use. Is a key item. Obtain second floor map of the Spencer Mansion. It is found... okay, so find the wooden mount. Locate the fireplace. Go to the room with the fireplace. Lounge. Place them out in the fireplace. Use the lighter. Oh. So it's just a way to get the map. We already unlocked the map without doing that. There was a fireplace that had a layout of the map of Spencer Mansion, and that's effectively how you use the wood mount. So that mount is now useless because I have the entire map unlocked. Alright, so now this should be the last area. I just needed to look that up because I was thinking in my head, like, I still have a wooden mount that has no uses yet. So there's got to be something there. And, no, I think we're on the finale here, guys. I think we're about done. So we'll push through. I think we'll finally get through this and be ready to play Resident Evil 2 next. So, exciting stuff. I'm hoping I have enough weapons, enough meds, enough health, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, hopefully we're ready to go. Which one is this? This one is the eagle, right? Oh, wolf shaped emblem. Okay, so this is going to be the emblem for the wolf. There you go. The other side should be the eagle. Brush in with the eagle shape. Yep, there we go. There goes the eagle. Now that door should be unlocked. Or not. Never mind. thought maybe it would open that door, but I guess not. Maybe that's our way out of here after it's all said and done. Alright. Use the elevator? Yes, please. Laboratory basement. So I keep flip-flopping on whether or not I want to push through or not. If this is a large map, I don't know if we'll do it. Will not open unless in first class emergency. Okay. And that, I presume, will take us out of here? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah. Alright, so since there is a typewriter here now and an item box, I will assume that there's a lot of things left to do. Fuck. Fuck it, we're gonna just push through. We're gonna push through. I gotta stop talking about it. We're pushing through. Oh yeah, because there's even that disc too. We don't have an idea of what this is for. But we know at least that the wooden mount is useless at this point. Fuck. We'll save it real quick and then just get on with it. And like I said, if we need to revert back to when we had ammo, save 22 is the one we'll use. Because we really didn't do a whole lot after that point. Oh no, I want to put it over there. There we go. Ooh, that's so satisfying. The zombie thought shit was sweet. He found out it was not. Same with that one. Alright, we'll come back for that herb if I need it. Oh, another disc. Okay. Well, now I have 2 discs then. Fuck it, we'll go back and we'll grab the other disc. We'll carry it with us. I'm sure we're gonna need it. At this point, I'm sure we're gonna need it. And maybe we just, I don't know, we just roll with the revolver. We're gonna have to downsize our inventory. Put the shotgun back even. We still have the circular or the square crank as well, so there's probably another use for that. I don't want to jump the gun and make assumptions here, but yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. Now we have 2 discs. All right, time to push on. Pick this up just so I don't have to carry it, and I'm gonna go put it back. I know it's adding a lot of time, but I don't know. There's just part of me that doesn't like leaving things behind. Oh, want to make sure we have everything collected. So far, there's only one room that I haven't completely cleared out, and it's down in the courtyard area. So that's kind of a shame. Oh, actually, no, we still have the hexagon one too. Right, so we have both of the cranks still. There may not be any more uses for those actually. Alright, now we're moving on for real this time. Well, he's not dead. His head didn't pop. Hey, a dagger. We'll take that. Alright, these doors are all locked. Alright, we have not been through the door next to the stairs. We'll go to that one first, just to make sure that we're not, like, pushing past rooms that are closer. Go to the further ones later. Further to the last. Alright, most of these are locked, minus this. I'm not going to take this right now. I'm going to leave that for there for now. It's locked. It's locked. Using my name and your name as the password, you will need another password to release the lock of the door in the basement, level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I have coded the password into an X-ray picture. Okay, cool. So the password's in the X-ray. John. Okay. Oh, thank you, Ada. Okay, so Ada is getting mentioned. Nice. We're looking for their names. Right? We're looking for... scratch on the notepad. Should be another X-ray here too. There's no change. Oh, bro. This is a fucking puzzle here. I don't like that. Okay, glowing red. Alright, everything's glowing red now. I like that. Maybe now if we flip the switch. It'll tell us the answer. No. Ah, fuck it. We'll maybe use a guide for this. No, I'm trying to exit that. Alright, lungs. Place the initials in alphabetical order. Okay. AB. That's the first one. CD. Alright, leave that one alone. EF. Alright. GH. Okay. They're in alphabetical order. Now, what do I do? Do I go to the computer now, or what? No, I don't want to exchange it. I just want to proceed. Maybe now we have access to something? I mean, I don't know. It's not really telling me what I need to do. Alright, we'll come back to this area. I'm probably going to use a guide, ultimately, just because now we're at 2 hours of the playtime video. I really should have just fucking left and then made another video at this point, because I think we're going to be at like a 3-hour video by the time this is over. I fucked up. And now we're too far ahead in the story to go back. John. Oh, wait. Would it be John and Ada? Hey! Okay. I'm gonna look this up. I don't want to be stuck on this forever. B2F password Resident Evil. All right. All right, the guide says 8462. I'm not sure where they get that information, but it's not even present. There's no numbers. There's no numbers. Let's see. All right, maybe I'm seeing mole as one of them. Maybe. No. These guides kind of suck, actually. I gotta find a better source for information. Alright, so... let's see. Yeah, we'll just push on. Fuck it. I'll come back to that. I don't need the first aid shit right now, so we're not gonna worry about that. We may need to come back to that. But for the time being, we have a new room unlocked here on this floor, so we'll go check that out. And then we'll check out the second floor later. We just don't have the passcode. I can't find it for some reason. I don't want to watch a video for it because I don't want to add a lot of time to the clock, but, you know, me sitting around playing on my phone like I didn't really help either. I have these discs on me, and I'm not sure why I do still. I should probably go put them back until I know where I'm going to use them. We got Magnum ammo here. We got a fax. Hey, there we go. I just so happen to have the discs. Actually, that's cool. But I'll need one more, it looks like. Okay, why is this one not working? Alright, well that one, it looks like it's a rebooting system, it says, so maybe that's why. The other one was a password. Seems to be something behind the sturdy door. Open it. Yeah, why not? Warning, fuel may explode if shaken or jarred. Okay. Looks like a refueling device. Yeah, you don't say. Then we got this here. We'll grab this and we'll go fucking save it. I think... I'm not liking that we're already at a 2-hour video. I wanted this to be a shorter one. And I made the mistake of playing through when I should have just saved it half an hour ago. Look it up one more time, because evidently I didn't unlock anything with that, so yeah, let's see, unlocking the BF2 room. I'm just gonna watch a quick little video, try to be quick with it. Alright, the passcode, right, login is John, password is Ada. Alright, the guy just unlocks B3F. Alright, cool, B3F is unlocked, I did that. Now... Now what? What? Cell. Okay, so cell is the password for BF2 or B2F. Alright, this one should be John. And you know what? I think I read the cell part somewhere already in the lore from one of the documents I read. The one that told me that the password and username were the first names. Alright, sweet. Alright, now the second floor is unlocked. Now we can go back. and deposit things. Shit, dude. Holy shit. Alright, we'll go back up. Make deposits. We'll actually go clear up our stash, or our inventory first, put it in the stash. Yeah, I made the mistake of pushing through when I should have just saved it, because I knew this was not the end. I knew that there was going to be more. I was kind of hoping that it wouldn't have been. So, yeah, we're going to have to just push through. This is going to be one of our longest videos, I think, and that's very unfortunate, because I was kind of taking pride in the fact that I was getting episodes out in a, like, uniformed way, and now everything's going to be all jacked up. Yeah, so that's great. We'll just keep those items on us. Don't know when I'll need them. Rebooting system of sorts. Okay, so it's the same as the other one, but I guess it's not. I don't like the word tyrant. I don't. That's not good. It's not a good sign. Cerberus. Neptune. Hunter. Tyrant. Wesker. No changes, no changes, no changes. That's Wesker though. It's got to be 8462. So that would be the passcode for what was B2F, and I think we're in B2F now, so we gotta find a way to use that passcode. 8462, I think is what it was. Is it right here? 462. Okay, sweet. Oh, this is Kenneth from the beginning of the game.
Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
That's kind of neat. That's interesting. That's kind of like Jenkins from Halo. You know, you have to watch him die from the flood. What do you take the laboratory? Yeah, of course, take that key. No, let's cancel that, cancel that, cancel that. Alright, that should be everything in this area, minus that first aid spray. Yeah, we're going to get sloppy now with the rooms, because I'm trying to save time a little bit here. We're not going to go back to health and shit. There's actually a lot of health down here, though. We'll go back down. There's 3 rooms. Hoping that the key is used for one of them. I also, you know what? I've got 2 of these, MO discs or whatever they're called. I think we're gonna start using them, or try to use them again. I think this is the path. No. How did I get to it before? Oh, it was the other room. I think it was the other room. I guess we'll see. Yeah. Alright, sweet. Maybe I have to reflash them or something? Alright. We'll push on. These door sequences, like I said, they're so annoying. The stagger forward really got me. I thought he was going to keep approaching. Alright, it's not this door. Oh, I guess it was. Okay. Discard it. Alright, let's go. Double doors first, and then we'll go to the one in the corner. I'm not gonna go through that vent yet. Is there anything in this room immediately that I can grab? I have no idea what I'm even looking at here. What are we... I see shotgun ammo, so maybe we just push this all the way across, up to the wall. Maybe that's it. hard to say. What's in here? What was that? What the fuck was that? Dude, I love this gun. I'm gonna be so sad when I run out of ammo for it. Fuck. Alright, well. I can't go anywhere else in the room. Is there anything in this drawer? Oh, I can go up there. Interesting. I see a door here actually. Let's check the door first. Rusted shut and won't budge. Of course. Various antitoxins. Okay. Oh, here's another one of those boot things. Does it matter which one I put in? Probably not. So I need to find a third one of these, I would assume. Alright, so now we're done with this room. This is all the same room connected. Going back through the double doors. Then we'll go in that corner now. And hopefully now we'll have access to the last passcode thing that we need. I'm hoping. I do have plenty of shotgun ammo now. I'm considering going back and grabbing that shotgun out of my stash. But we'll quickly just do this real quick. Unless there's like 5 rooms like there are right now. That's great. What's up here? No power. Okay. Thankfully, there's an item room here. And ammo. Good amount of ammo. Love to see it. Now, is that every item in this room? Yeah, looks like it. Looks like it. We'll save it real quick, and then I'll manage my inventory and such. I just want to make sure I save it now, so I'm not juggling a bunch of items later. And once again, I'm going to leave this save here because I don't think we've really accomplished a whole lot. But I know I wasted a lot of ammo, so if I can go to a save point at some point and have a surplus of ammo later on, that'd be great. So that's like an emergency case save right there. Like if everything fails, then I'll have a fallback for later. Yeah, I think we're going to use the shotgun. We'll probably put the revolver away for now, actually. sweet. Oh, yeah, do I need to grab that from the other room? Empty capsule. Okay, I know where to take this. At least I know where to take that, so that's good. Okay, thanks a lot for that. Alright, hopefully there's no more of those. Oh, sweet. So this is the last one we need for that. So now that door's open. For whatever reason, the shotgun's louder than usual. Alright, are we done with that? No more? Evidently there's still an item in here somewhere. Oh, I see it. It's this thing right here. Alright, now we have all the items. Oh, I need to come back to this spot then. Alright, all that shotgun ammo is pretty much used up. Alright, I need to go back and get that fuel. And then, what else? There was another area I unlocked, so now we'll probably go check that out. A lot of backtracking now. We're at almost 2.5 hours. I don't like that. Sorry if this is a longer video for some of you, but I do want to get this game done. So I did mention that we'll be pushing through, so I don't know. I kept going back and forth on it. I never make up my mind easily on things like that, so I guess we'll just let the game play itself at this point. I'm not going to dictate the length of time anymore. Typewriter room there. Evidently there's an item in this hallway somewhere. Maybe it's connected to that room. We'll go in there and grab that first aid spray just so I can have a better sense of like puzzle items. Like that's the whole reason why we were doing that before. We're completing areas, or at least like completely looting everything, because we didn't want to have like a missing puzzle item that we were having to go back for, and that was like the whole point of clearing everything out. Yeah, so now this room's clear. I don't have to worry about coming back to these areas to find anything, like puzzle specifically. But evidently there's something in that hallway that I'm missing, so I have to go back and look for that. It's probably something inside of a small vent or something, if I had to guess. That leads back to that area. The refueling, I think, is in this room. Alright, and the only other item that I'm missing is on the second floor. It's like a first aid spray, so I'm not really pressed for that. We'll go get the refuel going for that capsule, and then I'll check that door that has the 3 lights on it now. Now that all the levers are accessible, I should be able to do it. No? Alright, cool. Running could cause an explosion. Well, I don't want to be carrying this thing around with me then. Fuck. Now I have to walk it back. I wanted to go through that door, but now I might end up just walking back to that area and putting the fuel in it. Fuck. That kind of sucks. Running will cause it to explode. Then, if I remember correctly, the fuel source should be in this first area. I'll have to look at the map once more when I get through. Or not the fuel source, but the location for the fuel should be up here. Down this way. Yeah, okay, it is. Motherfucker. Okay, so now we might as well go through here and unlock everything, right? That's the way. Because now it has a fuel source, so we'll be able to access that computer, hopefully. And I'm glad that I went through and cleared everything out prematurely, so now I don't have to worry about it later. Unless there's more enemies in here. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up? Yes. I'm thinking that's the main elevator. And we're out of there. We're not going to fight that guy if we don't need to. I'm so glad I don't have to hear that steam anymore. It's like four rooms with the same sound effect that just won't end. That was not fun. Alright, we got more green herb. Yes, yes, I'll take green herb. Yes. Green herbs. That's a big stack. And we're going to put it away. We're going to grab some more items. Maybe grab the revolver again now that we have no more reserve shotgun ammo. I don't think I want to use all my ammo yet. And we're probably going to save it too, just to be on the safe side. So yeah, let's actually just grab that and have it ready. I might need a heal as well, so we'll just bring one green herb with us. What else we got? Revolver. Alright, we'll save it real quick. Just in case something stupid happens, I don't want to die and have to redo everything. We're starting to make some progress here. Alright, the elevator should have power now, right? It appears to be the control panel for the elevator. Press it. Yes. The elevator is working. Alright, so it's going to take some time to get here. Now, we can go through that door that we opened up with the, what do you call it, the switches. It would be nice to know where the item is in this room. I thought... Oh, it is. It's right here. Sweet. Ammo. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take ammo. Alright, now we should be good to go. Hopefully. Let's check the map one more time. Yeah, we basically cleared everything out. Ready to go. Those were some badass levers. Alright, let's do this. Where have you been all this time,
Chris?
Jill?
Jill,
Chris, Wesker's the...
I know. I can't open it. Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
Well, where are you gonna go? There's nowhere to go. What do you mean you'll be back? There's nowhere to go. I've done everything. Okay, well, this is kind of annoying. Unless now I have to go to the elevator. I probably do, actually. I'd like to see what he plans to use to open the door, since he didn't really have the means to open it here. Like, what the fuck? What am I gonna find along the way now? Am I gonna get lucky and find a key? Alright, I'm kind of banking on the idea that maybe the elevator will be there now. And if not, then I have to go back to the second floor and then maybe up to the main floor again. We'll see. Since I will be passing the lounge, maybe I'll stock up again. Because, I mean, I don't know. Something tells me we're going to be fighting a boss or something here soon. I don't know if the revolver is enough for it by itself. But I also don't want to be carrying too many things in case there's a lot of items for puzzles. So yeah, maybe we'll just take the pistol with us and maybe a first aid spray. That should be good. Alright, moving on. It just never ends, does it? That's a fancy door, you hear that? That was a fancy fucking door.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks. Since when, Wesker?
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrella's... No, rather, my little piggies. The Tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed Enrico with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
Enrico? Yes. I'm a fair man. I'll destroy all of you Stars along with this entire place.
You...
Time for show and tell. Get up. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand. It's magnificent.
Deserved.
Come on, you test tube freak.
Damn, dude, he fucked me up. I might be dead here, actually. No way he's dead. What was that, 5 magnum shots? He's not dead. There's no way he's dead. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Okay, let's see what he's got. What's this? Is this a key for the cell? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, cool. That should be everything, right? Yep, it is. Time to move on. The door is electronically locked. It looks like it does automatically in case of emergency. Okay, well, how do I unlock it? Maybe over here. Yes. Okay. So it's in this back corner then. Okay, we're good. We're ready. Moving on. Yeah, that thing went down quicker than I thought. I was expecting more of a fight, but I have a suspicion that he's not dead. The same thing happened in RE0, where there was a tyrant that died and then came back. That little hallway, I guess there's an item somewhere that I'm missing, but it's fine, we're moving on. It must not be that important if I couldn't see it. Let's go get Jill out of that cell and then let's get the fuck out of here. Oh, I had a little jump scare there for a second. The thing popped right out of the vent as I was going through the door. I'm glad I wasn't wasting any time. We were very quick with it. Alright, time to save Jill.
Jill, sorry I made you wait.
I knew you'd come.
Let's get out of here.
I feel like we're gonna leave and the tyrant's gonna wait for us. so let me go back in that room, actually. They kicked me out of there, but evidently there's an item that I need to find in there. Oh. Shotgun ammo. It's weird that there's just ammo in there. Alright, that should be everything then. Moving on. Maybe, now that we have shotgun ammo, I might be able to replace the pistol with the shotgun. Might be better suited for whatever we may come across now.
Let's get going!
The only thing is, did she go upstairs? Or did she go there? Yeah, that little hallway there was an item somewhere, but I didn't find it, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think she went upstairs. She had to have gone up. Up is the only way out, I think. Yeah, let's go. I hate that she ran off without me, though. We'll actually save it here too. Just in case something stupid happens, we don't have to worry about losing a lot of time to get back to where we were. Because I don't know, man. At this rate, we might end up playing for 4 hours in one video. We're already at almost 3 hours. Yeah, this was definitely supposed to be a 2-episode fucking playthrough. I misjudged how much time we had left. But now we're definitely at the finale. We're for sure at the end of it. Discarded, yes. Alright. Let's see, what does she have to say? Does she have any interactions? Can I talk to her? No? Okay. I'm debating if I should have brought health. Oh, well, there's my answer for that. Alright, first aid spray, love to see it. What do we got? Green herb. Alright. Singular green herb. We're not gonna... You know, we're just gonna use that immediately. Just in case we are slightly low on health, I'll be full.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
I forgot that Brad was the pilot. Dude, I'm stuck in like a camera loop. What is this? Use unit? Okay. Where do I put that? Oh, right here. Perfect.
I'll take care of them.
But,
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
okay.
I mean, she could have just gone up the elevator with us. What the fuck? Now I'm gonna have to go back for her. For how long is this campaign? I was really hoping that that would have been it right there. A little sequence, and then it goes to a cutscene that takes us out of the game. Alright, dude, what is this? What the fuck is this? Signal rockets? I guess. I guess.
You okay?
You didn't even have to fucking separate. What the fuck? That's a nice building, though. I like that mansion. I think that's supposed to be Wesker. Alright, well, evidently I beat the game. So that was great. That last ending part, I feel like it could have done a little bit better. And maybe, you know, a little bit more dialogue. Maybe not just like a random cutaway from the helicopter landing and then it taking off. It was also kind of weird that we sent Jill down to fight while he went and got the helicopter called, but maybe there's a different perspective when you play as Jill, I guess. That's why they do that. But yeah, that was oh dude, I just realized they left Rebecca behind. Yeah, Rebecca's still in the mansion. Huh, that's fucked. Yeah, yeah, I gotta say though, I really did enjoy this game. It was a lot of fun. I did have moments where I was not having fun, like today where I was pushing through. I thought it was gonna be a short little playthrough, but evidently it should have been 2 episodes long. But I'm gonna skip this real quick. As I said before,
Chris,
I want.
you did a fine job.
Oh, how'd I do? We got. Oh my god. 11.5 hours of playtime. That's more than our Resident Evil 0 playthrough. Jeez. That's not good. Not that I'm really worried about it, but like the time, that took a lot of time. So once again, guys, like if you're watching these videos and you like long form content, there you go. You got 11 and a half, well, basically 11 and a half hours worth of content right here, just from Resident Evil 1. Yeah, I like this game. I like it a lot more than Resident Evil 0, and I could definitely see myself replaying this. In fact, I plan to. I'll be playing it from Jill's perspective next time, so maybe we'll get a little bit more details on the story overall. And who knows, maybe even there's a cutaway to another character after you play both sides of the story, because they did make a mention to Ada at some point here when I had to use the code for the computer terminal. I used John and Ada, so maybe if I play as Jill and beat Jill's campaign, it unlocks a couple missions for Ada. I don't know. I've never played this game, so I'm just guessing here. But I know for Resident Evil 0, or not sorry, Resident Evil 2, there's a sequence where after you beat Claire's and Leon's versions of the story, you play as Ada in like a third act basically. And that's not even mentioning like there's like a mercenaries mode where you play as Hunk and all that kind of stuff. So we're also not doing mercenary modes. So if there's any kind of like extra game mode that's like the arcadey style stuff where you're just unlocking cosmetics and things like that, we're not going to spend a lot of time doing that. At least in these YouTube videos. I'll probably save that for the streams if I decide to play on my Twitch or Kick channel. But yeah, I'm glad we finally beat it. As much as I like this game, I'm glad it's over. Let's see what we got. Chris has a new costume. You got a closet key. A new costume has been unlocked. Okay. Sweet. So we got a new costume for Chris. We'll save it here. There we go. So it's been cleared. So I think that would be like a new game plus, right? Yeah, once again. Yeah, so once again would be like a separate thing. Let's see here. What's the gallery like? Damn. So we only unlocked one thing out of all of that? That's kind of wild. So I'm curious now if that means that there's like multiple endings. Alright, so the gallery, not much gotten unlocked there. Real quickly, I'm going to click on this once again thing just to see what it is, and then we'll move on. Well, yeah, we'll click on it. Oh, no, it's like a new game plus. Okay. Well, we're not doing that. Damn, I really only unlocked one movie. I feel like there were a lot of moments where there could have been like a cutscene that played through, and then you could save it as a gallery item. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, guys. Well, either way, now that we've finished Resident Evil 1, I'll try to get this out to you guys in a timely manner, and we'll be able to start playing Resident Evil 2 or Nemesis, whichever you choose to call it. But we'll try to get that out, and we'll be streaming that. So at some point we'll be live and we'll be playing Resident Evil 2, and you guys will be able to see it in real time. And then I'll obviously make a cut to the video. That way I'll upload it to YouTube, and then we'll go back and we'll play Resident Evil 1 again, and we'll play from Jill's perspective until we finish all of Jill's perspective on Resident Evil 1. We'll be chipping away at Resident Evil 2 as well. So that's the plan. So every day moving forward, every day that I'm streaming, I'll do like an hour and a half of content specifically for the current Resident Evil title that we're on. So in this case, now we're moving on to Resident Evil 2. You guys on YouTube will still get these videos, but if you want to catch us live while we're doing them on our channels at Kick and Twitch or kickandtwitch.com/HoosierMarineMAK, we'll be able to bring you guys like live content. You'll be able to interact in the chat while it's going on, and then obviously once that hour is over, we'll go back to playing older titles, try to get a completion on all of it, and unlock all the extra crap that's hidden behind galleries and such. That's seems like a pretty good plan moving forward. Hopefully we could stick to it. I know every day kind of changes the plan. Real life stuff happens, so I may have to adjust as we go. But currently, that's what I want to do. I want to make sure that I'm getting everything out of these games before I move on to like really get too far ahead because I don't want to miss anything for my review process towards the end of this. So, um, yeah, we're gonna make sure that we play as Jill moving forward, and then we're gonna be working through Resident Evil 2. So look forward for that, and hopefully you guys are uh, satisfied with where we're at in the game so far. I know this is a longer video. It was not intended to be, but I also kind of made it clear at the beginning that I wanted to complete this game. So in hindsight, I could have broken it up into 2 episodes, but uh, I feel like this was better off. It didn't seem like there were too many moments where it would have been natural for me to just like cut it and leave and come back, but in hindsight, I guess there were. Maybe the moment I went into the lab structure area, I probably should have ended it there and then picked up where we left off, but it is what it is at this point. So I do apologize for the longer video. I know a lot of you guys probably don't like that kind of stuff, but if you guys happen to like the longer form content, look forward to more of it when we're live because that's what we'll be doing while we're live. We'll be playing for longer spans of time. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, if you like the longer videos, it won't be the goal for YouTube videos, but it'll be the normal thing when we're live. So check us out on Kick and Twitch. And once again, we're live most days of the week between the hours of 7 and 9 p.m. Central, and we stream for about 4 hours on average, maybe sometimes more. But yeah, that's the plan for now. That's where we're at. That's where you can find us. And then towards the end of this video, I'll be posting um, the Resident Evil 0 playlist on either my left or the right side, depending on how you're looking at. So you can watch the previous game. And then I'll also be sharing this playlist once we start Resident Evil 2. The next video that you'll see on the end screen here will be the first video for Resident Evil 2. So that way you can just transition from this game to that one without missing a beat. We're not going to play Jill's perspective on YouTube, so yeah, it's going to be a live only kind of thing. And if I need to, I'll just publish the VOD as it is, and you'll just get a long form video of the Jill perspective. But yeah, for now that's what we got going on. So if you guys want to have all the context of what's been going on and what you've missed out in the past, just check out those videos on the left side or the right side of the screen here at the end of the video, and you'll be able to stay up to date and follow along without missing anything. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. But that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you guys are doing well, staying safe, and staying out of trouble. And until the next time, we'll see you later. All right, take care, guys.